Za jeho účasť tu na Noci výskumníkov môžeme poďakovať veľvyslanectvu Veľkej Británie na Slovensku, samozrejme Írska, Severného. Je to veľvyslanectvo na Slovensku, ktoré kontaktovalo tohto špičkového vedca, ktorý pracuje na univerzite v Leicestri. A ja som veľmi rád, že ho privítame tak, ako to urobiť vieme my. Že ho privítame veľmi milo, že ho privítame srdečne a že ho privítame veľkým potleskom. Dobre? Dámy a páni, Mr. John Holt!
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much too.
And good morning to Bratislava. I've been to a lot of science fairs over my years, and this has to be one of the best science fairs that I've ever been to, so I'm absolutely delighted to be here. So my name is John, and I come from the University of Leicester, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what job I do, because I'm a space engineer, and what that means is that I build things and I put them into space, but particularly I want to put instruments on the surface of Mars. Now, I'm willing to guarantee that all of you have one of these in your pocket, yes? It is one of the most advanced pieces of technology that you will ever touch. It's one of the most advanced pieces of technology that I have as well. Okay?
OK, nejdem všetko prekladať, pretože predpokladám, že mnohí z vás sa od škôlky učia po anglicky, ale v skratke a v kocke, keďže je toto interaktívna prednáška, tak budem vám pomáhať, aby ste sa dokázali zapojiť. A to, čo John hovoril, okrem toho, že je vesmírnym inžinierom a že sa zaoberá vlastne planetami Mars, Mesiac a podobne, tak vytiahol mobilný telefón, smartfón, ktorý máte väčšinou všetci z vás, pretože tvrdí, že toto je vec, ktorá je momentálne jedna z najúžasnejších vecí, ktoré existujú.
Okay. Now, if you were to take your phone home tonight and put it in the freezer, that's say -15, -18 degrees C. And if you took it out in the morning tomorrow and put it in the oven at, say, I don't know, what do you do your toast at? 100 degrees or something, I guarantee by lunchtime you'll be sobbing because your phone will be broken. So don't do it. Please don't do it. But space engineers, we have to make our stuff work in space, where it's very cold and where it's very hot.
OK, čiže popisoval teraz jeden pokus, ktorý v zásade vám neodporúča urobiť, ale ten pokus je o tom, že keď dnes večer prídete domov a položíte si svoj smartfón do mrazničky, kde je -20, -30 stupňov a potom na druhý deň ráno ho vložíte do trúby alebo do hriankovača, kde je zase 100 stupňov, tak vám garantuje, že okolo obeda ten telefón už nebude fungovať a budete z toho smutní. A toto je tá vec, kedy prichádzajú vesmírni inžinieri, kedy prichádzajú vedci, pretože potrebujú vyriešiť, že v momente, keď je človek v inom priestore ako na Zemi, keď je v priestore alebo keď je vo vesmíre, kde býva buď veľmi, veľmi zima alebo veľmi, veľmi teplo, musia prístroje, stroje, mašiny, smartfóny a podobné záležitosti fungovať. A tí vedci sú tu na to, aby vyriešili, ako tieto veci fungujú.
Okay, so science is fun, and without science, I couldn't put my stuff on Mars. And we're going to do a little bit of a demonstration here, but I'm going to need a volunteer. I think your hand went up at the speed of light, so come on.
Áno, ideme variť čaj a potrebujeme dobrovoľníka, ale už máme dobrovoľníčku.
Wow, okay. And you're going to be my assistant as well.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So, in Great Britain, hello, what's your name?
She's Evelyn. Evelyn.
Evelyn.
I'm filming I'm from Wales.
You're from Wales, are you? I know Wales, just about 100 miles away from where I live. Okay, so would you like to be a scientist?
Yes.
You would, okay. So if you just stand over here, and if you come and stand to my right, okay, we're going to make a cup of tea. Now, first of all, can somebody tell me what temperature does water boil at?
Vie niekto, akú teplotu potrebujeme, aby sa uvaril čaj? 100 degrees, 100 stupňov Celzia.
Now, who said 100? Down here. So put your hand up if you think water boils at 100
Kto si
degrees.
myslí, že potrebujeme 100 stupňov, aby sa uvaril čaj, nech zdvihne ruku.
You think so too? Anyone else? Okay. Who thinks water doesn't boil at 100 degrees?
Kto si myslí, že voda
Don't just copy
nezovrie pri
me.
stovke, pri 100 stupňoch?
Okay. So Evelyn, yes? Okay. Dr. Evelyn here is my science assistant, and she's going to measure the temperature of the kettle. So can you tell me what temperature it
Ideme
is at the
zmerať
moment?
vodu v tejto varnej kanvici.
93.7, yeah?
93,7 stupňa.
So I'm now going to switch the kettle on,
Ideme
and we're going to
vypnúť.
boil.
Ideme vypnúť
Could you open a
kanvicu.
tea bag for me as well? Now, the Chinese have been making tea since the 3rd millennium BC, and over in Great Britain, we've turned it into a bit of an institution. I can't start my day without a cup of tea. So if I'm going to go to Mars, I want to be jolly sure that we can make a cup of tea.
Čiže Číňania začali robiť čaj v 3. tisícročí pred našim letopočtom. Briti nedokážu ani teraz bez neho vydržať. A máme 100,5 stupňa.
Okay, right. Now, would you care to pour the water into the
Okay.
cup for me?
Tak idem zaliať britský Earl Grey.
This is Earl Grey, by the way. Very posh. Now, there's always a bit of discussion. Should the milk go in first, or should the milk go in after?
OK, mlieko najskôr, alebo mlieko potom.
Would you like to just give that a mix for me? Now, we have to be very careful because this is boiling water. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my temperature probe inside the tea. And
Vložili
Evelyn,
sme
could you tell me
káblik
what temperature it
oteplomera
is?
a máme 81,2 stupňa.
There we go. Turn it around to the camera.
Ukážeme na kameru, je tam už
There we go.
84, 83 stupňov.
And we'll have just a little bit of milk.
Dáme trošku mlieka,
Not too much.
znova pomiešame a meráme teplotu.
So this tea is clearly not boiling, is it?
Voda sa nevarí v tom čaji.
Watch now. A syringe. If a doctor ever comes towards you with one of these, run away. Evelyn, can you tell me what that tea is doing?
Vidíte, čo sa deje v tej skúmavke?
The tea is boiling,
Čaj sa varí.
but we just saw that the tea in the cup is only at 84
A
degrees.
pritom sme videli, že máme len 81 stupňov Celzia
Would you
na
like to pull some up?
termomere.
Pull some up into the syringe. So what are we doing? What have we done to make the tea boil at such a low temperature? There we go. So if I hold that and you pull that down, it's quite hard to do, isn't it? There we go.
Voda
So
sa znova varí, alebo
Pull it
teda
down a
už
bit more.
čaj.
There we go.
A znova sa varí.
The tea is boiling. What we've done is, by pulling this down, we can change the pressure inside.
OK. Čo sme urobili? Urobili sme to, že na striekačke sme uzavreli otvor a stiahli sme ju dole a zmenili sme tlak v tej striekačke.
Okay, now on Mars the atmospheric pressure is much, much lower than it is here.
Čo znamená, že okrem iného, že na Marse je atmosféra o moc nižšia, alebo tlak atmosférický o moc nižší ako u nás.
So, if Dr. Evelyn here from Wales in the United Kingdom was going to be an astronaut in the future, and if she went to Mars, would you like to go to Mars? Yes, so would I. Then you'd have trouble making a cup of tea.
Čo znamená, alebo toto nám ukázalo, že ak táto mladá slečna, ktorá pochádza z Walesu, raz bude astronautkou a bude chcieť cestovať na Mars, bude mať problém urobiť si typický anglický čaj.
Although this is a little bit of fun demonstration, teachers can do this in school as well. But the serious side of it is that some of the experiments I'm designing are biological, so they've got water in them. So if we were doing experiments with water on the surface of Mars, all of that water and the biology might be boiling away. And this is one of the reasons why astronauts, if they go to Mars, and certainly when they go to the moon, they have to have a spacesuit to protect them, because all of your liquid, your spit, and the moisture in your eyes would be boiling away.
Čiže toto bol taký vtipný pokus, ktorý len ukázal nejakú fyzikálnu reakciu, ale seriózni vedci sa naozaj zaoberajú tým, čo sa stane, alebo ako zabezpečiť, keď ľudia idú buď na Mars, alebo na Mesiac, kde teda, ako sme videli, tá voda alebo tekutina sa zohrieva rýchlejšie, aké majú mať odev, ako zabezpečiť, aby im napríklad telesné tekutiny nevreli v organizme skôr ako alebo aby sa nestalo to, že vlastne sa uvaria, pretože ten tlak je tam nižší.
Okay, Evelyn, thank you very much. Can we get a round of applause for Evelyn? She's a fantastic scientist. Thank you. I'm going to jump down here now.
Oh, I'm going downstairs.
1 minute. Sorry? I'm going to show this now.
Takže máme tu ďalší pokus.
Can anybody tell me what happened in July of 1969?
Vie mi niekto povedať, čo sa stalo v 1969? And which day?
July 1969.
26. júla 1969. We have a volunteer.
We have a volunteer coming out.
Yeah?
People land on Mars. Moon.
The moon. Absolutely.
moon, no.
Well done. Okay.
Prvýkrát pristali ľudia na mesiaci.
Yeah, absolutely right. People landed on the moon. And next year is actually the 50th anniversary since humanity went to the moon. And Neil Armstrong stepped out onto the surface and he said, one small step for mankind. Sorry, one small step for man and a giant leap for mankind.
Čiže budúci rok budeme oslavovať 50. výročie vstupu prvých ľudí na mesiac, kedy Neil Armstrong urobil malý krok pre človeka a veľký krok pre ľudstvo. Actually, the second man was a Slovak. Originally Slovak, Černo.
Oh, right, I didn't know that. Okay. I would argue, actually, that the Great Leap hasn't really happened yet, because in 1972, we stopped going to the moon. Now, has anybody here ever touched the moon before?
Je tu niekto, kto už sa dotkol mesiaca alebo nejakého mesačného kameňa?
Would anybody like to touch the moon
A
right
chcel
now?
by sa dotknúť tohto kameňa?
Yes, okay. Let's have some volunteers come out.
Okay.
Because it just so happens that in my hand, I have a piece of lunar meteorite.
Toto je lunárny alebo mesačný kameň.
Here we go. Now, this is a meteorite that has come to us. There was a big impact on the surface of the moon, and it was so violent that it threw some of the lunar material into orbit, and then it has landed on Earth as a meteorite and that's what this is. So would you like to hold that?
Že takéto kúsky sa pohybujú
You are now
v
touching
priestore.
a piece of the moon.
Tak ste práve sa dotkli kúska mesiaca.
Do we have anybody else?
Chce ešte niekto vyskúšať, ako...
There we go.
I want to touch
You want to touch the moon as well?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Another one.
Can somebody tell me about the gravity on the surface of the moon?
Vie mi niekto povedať, aká gravitácia je na mesiaci?
It is less. It is lower, about 1/6, yes.
Správne, je slabá, nízka.
Down here by the stage, we have a setup with some moon rock, some lunar meteorites under a piece of glass, and you can stand on this, so you can actually tell your friends at school and your teachers that you have stood on the moon, but more than that, it will tell you what your weight on the moon would be.
Takže máme tu takéto zariadenie, je to váha, na ktorej sú mesačné kamene a vlastne simuluje to, ako keby ste stáli na mesiaci a zmeria vám dokonca aj váhu, ktorú by ste mali v skutočnosti na mesiaci, keby ste tam stáli.
Would you like to stand on the moon?
Chceš to vyskúšať?
Stand on here?
No, tak poď.
Yes.
Takže prvý, dobrovoľný.
So stand on the glass.
Treba sa na to...
Where's my piece of meteorite gone? Somebody had...
Takže, ja len poviem, kamera vidí,
Does
že
somebody have my piece of
tento
meteorite?
mladý muž váži 45,5 kg tu na Zemi, čo znamená, že na mesiaci by vážil 7,5 kg.
Could you ask where the piece of meteorite is? The piece of meteorite that was passed.
Kto má ten kúsok toho kamienka?
Oh, thank you. There we go. Now you
A
are
teraz
holding the
chytíme
moon and
mesačný
standing on
kameň.
the moon at the same time. There we go. And what is your weight on the moon? You would only be 7.5 kilos. There we go. Would somebody else like to stand on the
Kto
moon?
chce ešte
There we go.
zistiť, koľko by vážil na mesiaci?
There you go. If you just widen your feet a little bit, you can see the moon as you stand on it, and you can hold it as well. There you go. Is that roughly your weight here on Earth? About 50 kilos, yes? So you would be about 8.1 on the moon. Widen your feet slightly and then you'll be able to see, no, pull them apart slightly and then you can see the rock inside from your photo. There you go. Who's next? There we go. We should probably go quite quickly and then we can get lots of people. So just put your feet slightly together. There you go. Hold a piece of the moon as well. There you go. Feet slightly closer together.
To mladý muž aj s batohom.
There we go. So there you go. You are standing on the moon. Do you fancy being an astronaut in the future? Would you like to be an astronaut in the future? No? I would. Who's next? There we go. So now you're stood on the moon. One of the other things I have here is a replica of the hammer that the astronauts used on the moon during the Apollo period. So I'm happy for people to hold this.
John má v ruke repliku kladiva, ktoré používali astronauti na mesiaci. Čiže môžete si aj toto poťažkať.
You cannot buy one of these hammers unless you come to the University of Leicester and we can make you one. But we actually use this in part of our research. So we're making tools that will hopefully be used when the European Space Agency goes to the moon in the future, maybe in the next 10 years. There you go. Put your feet slightly closer together. There you go. Thank you. Anyone else? There you go. Try the next one. There you go. Do you know how much? Do you know what your weight is before you step on?
Like 60.
I would have said 55, 60. Yes. Have a go. Let's see how right we are.
I don't know exactly.
64. There we go.
Oh.
You're a growing lad.
Yes.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, please do. Do you want to hold the moon as well? Yeah, you can get a picture.
Ešte má 5 minút.
There are not many people that have stood on the moon, and so it's exciting that the young people here can stand on the moon today. There you go.
Thank you.
To je až o 11.
Hold the moon as well. There you go. The white stuff in there is called a northosite. It's the original lunar crust. Would you like to have a go too? And you can hold it as well. Wow. Want to have a go too? Have we got any more young astronauts? You fancy being an astronaut too? I reckon you weigh about 25 kilos. Have a go. Maybe 30 kilos. Wow, spot on. So this is what you weigh here on Earth. That's what you weigh on the moon, because gravity is less. There you go. You have a go. There you go, just stand on the glass. There you go. So you're a little bit heavier than the other lad. 40 kilos almost, and that would be your weight on the moon. There you go. You're very welcome. Oops, let me just... This is so exciting. We've got so many young scientists here. Oh, there we go. Hold that. Wow. There we go. So you're standing on the moon. Stood on the moon. There we go. So stand on there. And you can hold it as well. There you go. So you've just stood on the moon, just like Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Hello, Evelyn. Dr. Evelyn, isn't it? There we go. Would you like to hold the moon as well? There we go. So lower gravity is also a problem, as well as the low pressures. Okay. Who else wants to have a go? Do you want to have a quick go?
Her name is Sylvia.
Is Sophia?
Sylvia.
Oh, Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia. There we go.
Someone knows how to say my name.
Everyone.
You know how to say my name?
Oh, thank you. I do my best. Hello. There we go. So just stand on the glass bit in the middle. There we go. Just pop this foot slightly in. There we go. There you go. So you stood on the moon and you've held the moon at the same time. There we go.
When I'm holding this stone while I'm like this.
Sorry?
What happens when I'm wearing the stone, holding the stone while I'm standing on the ring? Why do I have to?
Why you are
Why?
doing the...
Oh, sorry. No, it's really just so people can experience it. So as well as standing on the moon, you can hold the moon as well and touch it with your hands. Because not many people have actually touched a piece of the moon. Okay. There we go. Want to hold as well? There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Veľmi pekne ďakujeme. John Holt sa dneska ešte niekoľkokrát objaví na pódiu.
feet close together. Very good.
Môže ísť vládať. Že môže ísť také...
Dámy a páni, to bol pán John Holt z University of Leicester. Ešte stále môžete využiť tú... Je to samozrejme vec, s ktorou sa nestretávate bežne. S ktorou sa nestretávate vôbec, aby som to upravil. Je to tá mesačná váha, na ktorú, keď sa postavíte, tak budete vedieť, koľko by ste vážili na mesiaci. Naozaj veľmi pútavo. Thank you very much, Mr. Holt.
Thank you.